Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, walking the road to my 445th, or 445th, my bad, 445th Platinum Trophy. So, today's game is, and it's actually going to be number 445 through 447, as we are doing all three versions of Paradox Soul. This is a Ratalaika game. Another one of the triple stacks that I want to do, purely because, I mean, you guys know my reasoning for these last few platinums before I hit number 450. I'm trying to make that a good milestone with a good summer game, and I just need to clean up a few other games first and get up to 449 before those start to come out. So this is the North American PS4 version of Paradox Soul. It's a Ratalaika game. This is a very easy platinum, as with most. Although this game really would be quite confusing without a guide. I definitely would recommend a guide for this one just because you're kind of like navigating basically a labyrinth of like a giant laboratory somewhere. So, I mean, it's very easy with a guide so you know where to go, but if you don't know where to go, this one can certainly be a little bit more annoying. But it's a pretty easy game. You can play on the easy difficulty where you get a little bit more health. Every time you enter and exit one of the elevator doors, it's a checkpoint. You get a weapon right at the beginning, you find the map shortly after, you find the suit shortly after that, you get the bombs and the electro after killing the first two bosses. You'll get 2 ID cards along the way. Actually, I think you'll get like 3. This one's unmissable. This one's unmissable because they're just various kinds of enemies. Same with this one. This one you'll probably get during the first boss fight, but there's more afterward, so it's unmissable. Then the bulldozer robots, they're a little bit tougher. You don't start to encounter them until I think after you beat the second boss, but they're still pretty easy to kill, so they're not really too much to worry about. So yeah, defeat the first 2 bosses. You're going to do this right before you get to the end of the game. Well, not even the end of the game, because you only have to reach room 33 to get the platinum. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So 12:31 p.m. and my first trophy was 11:52, so it took me around 40 minutes to get this platinum, but you can certainly do it faster if you know the route by heart. So I could see this being like a good game probably for speedrunners to play, just because it's something that comes down heavily to memory more than skill of knowing your way around. So, very easy, quick and easy platinum trophy though. So, I mean, not as fast as some Ratalaika games, but still very easy as long as you follow a guide. So, level 75, 10%, 18,586 trophies. 400, oh, this was number 446, that's my bad. 446, 2,580 golds, 4,881 silvers, 10,671 bronzes. So, hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video, and I'll see you guys back here for the next 2. Alright guys, we're back now for platinum number 447. So in the previous video, or the previous part of the video, actually, I misnumbered the platinum because that was actually 446, not 445. I forgot another one. I forgot that I got another one this week, and I apologize if I sound tired because I actually am quite tired at this exact moment in time. But anyway, this was the European PS4 version of Paradox Soul, and it has come to my attention as well that I didn't really tell you guys very much about the game. I feel like it was kind of a Metroid clone, as strange as that might sound. I think that's what it was going for. It struck me as being sort of a Metroid type of clone because you can roll around in a ball form once you get in a suit. You have your laser blaster, you have robotic enemies. It kind of felt that way, like a little bit of a parody or something sort of like that. Not necessarily parody, I don't know what the right word is, but similar to it. But to get the platinum, the EU PS4 version is the same as the other PS4 version. You just have to find a weapon, the map, the suit, the bombs, and the electro ability. You're going to get all these just by playing the game normally and beating the first 2 bosses. You have to find at least 2 ID cards. I think you have to find 3 to get the platinum anyway, so those will come along the way. You have to kill a running robot, an armed robot, a dog, a mini-bot, and a bulldozer bot, as well as the first 2 bosses. None of this is particularly difficult. The boss fights, you might die once or twice on them, but they're not hard once you know what to do. And I also forgot to mention that if you're playing on easy, you basically have 4 health. So you get hit 4 times, you have to go back to the last checkpoint, but you get a checkpoint every time you go through a door, which, not the, like, staircases, but the actual, like, elevator doors. So that's how you get checkpoints. So that makes it pretty easy because you'll never be more than a few seconds from a checkpoint usually. And then additionally, you have to destroy a lock terminal, which you'll get real near the time you reach room 33, and then just reach room 33, and you have the platinum, so you don't have to beat too much of the game. As you can see, I did this version noticeably faster. It looks like my first trophy was 6:05 p.m. and the platinum was at 6:30, so it took me 25 minutes, and you can still do it faster than that for sure if you know what you're doing, but I still highly recommend following a guide. So with that, level 75, 25%, 18,612 total trophies, 447 platinums, 2,590 golds, 4,889 silvers, 10,686 bronzes. So next up, we're going to get the North American Vita version done. And now we are back for platinum number 448. This will be Paradox Soul North American Vita version, the last version that I will do of the game, because for those of you who are maybe newer to the channel, I will stack a game up to 3 times the North American PS4, North American Vita, and European PS4, and I guess there might be a few games that have like multiple versions across all consoles that might be a little bit different, but we're not going to go into that discussion here today. The Vita version is identical to the others. There's really not anything else to talk about at this point. I mean, it's identical to the other versions, but let's see, 6:55 p.m. to 7:17, so that's, what, 22 minutes? I think that's an improvement. Yeah, that's a little bit faster even than the previous version. So I did this one in 22 minutes. I think you could still get it done faster. I think you could do it in under 20 minutes if you really know what you're doing. And again, you know, if you don't need to follow a guide at that point. So I think you could definitely do it that fast. There's really no difference in the Vita version except that it's a little bit slower and a little bit laggier. But that's generally to be expected with a lot of these Vita ports. So, level 75, 37%, 18,629 total trophies, 448 platinums, exactly 2,600 golds, cool. 4,893 silvers, 10,688 bronzes, so... I don't know what is going to be the next platinum, but I'm expecting 450 to be SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, should everything work out the way I want it to. So, see you guys for those next 2 platinums.